But we'll see what approach they take as we move on to it. We are going to be seeing the Wolf and Crom from LemonTea and Corona and the stadium start.
I'm interested to see. So obviously looking at blue team, you're going to think projectiles, right? You're going to think laser, you're going to think gyro, you're going to think bombs, Nikita, up smash, everything. So I'm interested to see how comfortable red team is close quarters.
Gives me a whole lot of swinging. Like, once the percentage is on board, that's what I'm willing to see. Because I know all these guys are going to be bleeding throughout this set. We're going to be seeing orange-red numbers so quickly from all sides. It's once they're in danger. I'm really curious to see what the approach is. Like, who from blue team is going to be their initiator? Typically speaking, MVD holds the back line. He holds the traps. He makes sure that there's a way for whoever he's teaming with to just have much easier ways of locking down space. But then, on the side of red team, they have plenty of opportunity to swing where it's necessary, but they got to make sure not to swing on their own. Yikes.
Yeah, no, unfortunate. Corona killing LemonTea there. That side B from Rob. Talk to me about that.
I don't wanna. It's our motor's mean. Like, especially against the members of red team who, like, if caught in the wrong situations, recoveries can be just putrid. There's a lot of ways for Rob to just be able to steal stock with it, and there's a lot of ways for Rob to confirm into that. And I feel like it's worth noting amongst the projectile chaos available to us with a Wolf and Snake on the fields, that stuff can just get reflected if you're not careful.
For sure, and I mean, looking at it right now, it's even stocks.
Almost.
For a second.
Yeah, almost.
But I just feel like, what red team's issue is not the other players, they're just hurting themselves. We saw Corona kill LemonTea, you know, the singular laser is like attaching Corona, like it's just not clean.
Right, it's very clumsy play from red team right now, and I feel like them just chipping away at themselves is giving all that time for blue team to set themselves up, because we've been seeing Gabriel and MVD rotate out who's sitting on the back line, who's going to try to push forward space, and red team's just forced to play in these close quarters where they're not nearly as comfortable. Right,
for sure, and we talked about close quarters before, and I mean, Corona getting the stock, but then losing his own. Really, the key here is just to look how Epic Gabriel's protecting MVD as he's just constantly throwing out a hitbox. He's really like, I feel like Rob is not the ideal character to take point, but he is, and I feel like it's working.
Yeah, blue team has a very unorthodox like approach to how to operate their team, but it's working really well. Now, whether or not that's to the credit of red team swinging on each other constantly, or just the fact that Gabriel and MVD are just so used to navigating the chaos of doubles with their characters, remains to be seen. Because I feel like blue team is just playing so well right now.
Unfortunate. I mean, the stocks were close that game, but I don't feel like mentally and by gameplay it was close at all. But I'm interested to see where we're going to go next game. What do you think?
Stage-wise, I kind of want to see them go to, like... I honestly don't know. I feel like Battlefield would be a bit of a better choice for them.
Yeah, versus all projectiles.
Stadium could work. It's just like, it's all a matter about how well they can actually like navigate the space.
I was going to say Smashville, but they did ban it. Smart, kind of like banning that like solo flat.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that mess, especially when like their whole game plan is that you control a lot of space. Bring yourselves to the small stage. Just blue team's going to want to avoid it at all costs. I also feel like they wouldn't benefit from FD either, so like I could see Town and City being an important pick for LemonTea and Corona if they get themselves into Game 3, but you gotta do that first.
They gotta get there first, and really, like, Epic Gabriel, you saw that beginning combo of Corona, that was disgusting.
Yeah, none of these boys are afraid to swing right now. They know what they can get away with, especially because like...
You know what it is? I think I figured it out. I feel like MVD is just kind of dropping the hitbox, and Epic Gabriel just understands the method to the drops, and it's just like, you know, I'm going to just work around it. Because before I saw LemonTea get hit by one grenade, and then Epic Gabriel really converted the whole thing into like the entire stock.
Yeah, to Gabe's credit, he's doing a really good job of being able to navigate with a big body like Rob. Like, it says a lot about...
Rob a big body?
Look at this big butt.
I mean, yeah, but when I think big body, I don't think of Rob, I would say. I think
he's
of Rob as a heavier, on the heavier
He takes up
skin.
space.
Okay.
He takes up space in the same way that, like, Incineroar takes up space, but isn't as big as DDD.
Right.
I digress. It's one of those things where it's like it takes a certain deft hand to be able to navigate such precise hitboxes. And I feel like Blue Team's just wilding on him right now. We already see Wolf on last stock, Crom bleeding out.
I mean, look at MVD. 3 stocks, both of them sitting at 141%. I mean, Gabe at 2 stocks, but still MVD at 3? They just don't know how to get this dude. And these guys are from Jersey.
Oh yeah,
there's snakes in Jersey.
There's snakes everywhere. They're no strangers to this, but I feel like the level of like, it's weird because MVD is both playing very passively, where he's not trying to get involved, but also very proactive in that there's a C4 on the field, there's grenades, at least 2 of them out. We've seen that MVD is no stranger to being able to put out up smash mortar as necessary, and it's just this constant barrage that's allowing Gabriel to constantly reset into Blue Team's favor, or just break away and put out plenty of damage.
For sure, and I mean, I just feel like MVD was like untouched this entire game. And kind of this entire set as well, because Gabe really just kind of took care of everything. And I feel like that is kind of Snake's role. Snake is kind of like that setup support.
Yes.
Where, look at this, he's just shooting Nikita. He's not really like going for it, and Gabe is like, you know what, my turn. He just hits him.
No, yeah, he's doing a really good job of like limiting the options that are available. And in doing so, it's just making it a little easier for Gabriel to keep Crom locked down. Like what's Corona gonna do?
Oh, just imagine it hit him. Through all that pathing, that up smash will. That's gonna be a quick 2-0.
That was a gruesome 2-0.
That was a